All right, back. Second topic here. And my beautiful black people, my beautiful black kings and queens out there, my beautiful black they thems out there, my beautiful black folks, however you identify. I got to talk to you. I got to talk to you because we need to stop with the delusion, y'all. We need to stop with the delusion. And when I say we, I mean you, not me. I am not with the delusion, but because I love y'all and I love us so much, I'm here to help out with the popping of this bubble, this bursting of this bubble, the ripping of the band-aid. All of this is going to hurt your feelings, but it is all meant to wake your black ass up in regards to our cherished black celebrities, okay? Especially our legends, okay? Now, this is about, as you can see from the title, this is about Mike Tyson losing his fight to Jake Paul. This isn't necessarily much of a reaction, although I got it in the title. Clickbait you, that's what numbers are for, right? You want me to be the numbers guy? Now you got clickbaited. How you like me now? Anyways, so this is more so of me reacting to the reaction of the response I saw regarding Mike Tyson's loss. I should have had this tweet pulled up. I'm a share screen in a few. Well, I don't. Like I said the response to. I'm responding to the response. I don't have everybody's response pulled up, but what I saw from black people online, they weren't happy. I mean, they weren't happy, and it's you know, I understand why. I understand why, black folks were not happy about this. But then some of the reactions that was outside of, I guess, sports related, stemmed from accusations of racism, accusations of, this fight being rigged because of racism. When I didn't watch the fight, all right? So that's why I can't react to it, because I didn't watch the fight. I didn't watch the fight purposely because I didn't want to. There was nothing about this fight that made me want to say, I'm going to watch it. It was a clown show from the start. I don't care if it's Mike Tyson. It's still some clownery, if you ask me. And Jake Paul, yeah, he a clown to me. So it was a clown show. It was two clowns battling out. And I did not want to watch that. That's not my thing. I don't like seeing clowns fight. Simple as that. So with that being said, I didn't watch it. But, and yeah, I made the tweet. Someone might say, but you said you asked someone on Twitter if they were willing to stream it, if they were willing to be a real one and stream it. I'm going to need y'all to understand what jokes are and sarcasm is. I was asking somebody, in quotation marks, on Twitter, if they were willing to stream the fight as a fucking joke. If someone were to say, yeah, Ernest, I'm streaming it online right now, I'd be like, you better hope Netflix don't get you, because I don't think you can do that. But would I have tuned in on that? No. I don't remember what I did, and that's a shame because that was only a couple nights ago. But no, I probably just went to sleep or did something else that night. I didn't watch the fight. Simple as that. But I made a prediction. This should get on my damn nerves. Anyways, can y'all see this? Hopefully you can see this. This first screen here, this is the tweet that I made. Now, granted, this was like a night or two before. And look at that numbers. You see me? Do I look like a numbers guy with 15 views? Get out of here. And one retweet, that's from me, by the way, because I quote tweeted it, pretty much saying I told you so, the night after this fight, or at least this might have been the night of the fight, actually, or the day of the fight, November 15th. Either fucking way, 10:55 a.m. I tweeted this. It's usually the fighters who hit first during the weigh-ins are the ones who lose the fight. Hope that's not the case for Iron Mark. So simply because I didn't want to see the fight doesn't mean I wasn't still rooting for Mike. Yeah, I called him a clown because I think that right now he is portraying himself to be somewhat of a a stage fighter. Meaning that one, he shouldn't be fighting, but he's willing to, in a way, put his legacy on the line. And I got a couple clips over here. Like I got this video of him speaking to this young girl, which I will play that, right? And shout out to, what's her name? Let me give her a proper shout out. You know, we got to give black folks a free shout outs here. I am Jazzy's World TV. So shout out to Jazzy's World TV for getting this exclusive interview with Mike Tyson. Probably one of the funniest interviews I've seen this year. Cat Williams still tops, but this one was pretty funny here. Or at least this moment of this interview she has done with Mike Tyson. But what I'm saying before I click play is he is willing to put his legacy on the line, although he has an interesting take on what it means to have a legacy. He's still willing to put it on the line, make himself look a certain way. Is this shit still sharing? Karen, no, you're still sharing. No. I can only share one screen at a time. That is goofy, Riverside. Just shit together. All right. So, now it's sharing this screen. Sorry if you didn't see it. Again, shout out. This is the screen I'm talking about. Because it was probably plastered on my tweet. But now it's on this screen. We gonna play this video here. And why is Bill Clinton trending? Fuck the Democrats. I don't know. But anyways, we gonna play this video here. Y'all know I had to get my fuck the Democrats my Democrat hate on. You know I got it. Even when I'm not talking about politics, I gotta say it. Don't care. We're gonna play this clip, and I will detail y'all. No, before we even play the clip, let me stop sharing. Karen, let me stop sharing. All right, so this shit better be fucking recorded. I swear to goodness, Riverside, you've caused me already fucking headaches today. Oof. Anyways, no. So the reason why I have this clip and the Facebook clip booted up is because it goes to part of my point as to why I think a lot of folks are overreacting when it comes to Mike Tyson losing his fight. I don't think Mike Tyson cares about winning at all anymore. He just wants to make money to provide for his children. Now, I saw one of his daughters, and granted, she does kind of look like him, but she is kind of cute. I ain't gonna front. I did say one time that I saw a meme, this is years ago, that said that he was willing to pay somebody to marry that said daughter. I responded, because I think he was still online at the time. I responded to him straight up and said, Mike, I would do it for free. And I meant it. I would even change my last name to Tyson. I'd be going by Ernest Tyson. Real talk. The new intros would be like, what up, y'all? It's your man Ernest, or You Love Ernest, or Ernest Tyson. And I'm here with the Ernest Thoughts Podcast, or the Ernest Tyson's Thoughts Podcast, or the Tyson's Thoughts Podcast. We might go with it. I don't know. But I was dead fucking serious. I would marry his daughter without being paid. But that's neither here or there. What is here is he was pretty much saying that he's made it clear over the years that as long as he's making money to provide for his children, that's all he cares about. He don't care about the championship belts. He don't care about winning, as long as he is making money. Now that's a bold, that's not bold. That's an admirable statement for any parent to make. But a man at his age, even though he's in a great condition that he is in, I'm in great condition too. But I'm not Mike Tyson, so don't get me over here to try to fight the man. I'm not trying to fight him. I'm trying to marry his daughter. Why would I fight my father-in-law? Anyways, so it's like, as great of a condition he's in, he still, to me, should not be. And I'm not just speaking as a future son-in-law. No, but seriously, I'm not just speaking as like a human being, someone who's a fan, but I'm just speaking in general. He should not be fighting at his age. I think it's more so sad that he feels the need to put himself in these situations to still be able to take care of his children, because maybe, and I don't know, but maybe there are things in the past where he may not have been the best financially, and thus he has to continue to do these things and be a prize fighter. That was the term I was looking for earlier. But has to be a prize fighter now, essentially, in order to make money. Mike Tyson. Have you ever heard of Bitcoin? That's all I'm going to say. And yes, I got to shill Bitcoin every episode now, and I got to diss the Democrats every episode now, and I got to big up black folks. You don't like any of that shit? You see that door? Imagine yourself walking out, because that's what you can do. Anyways, so I'm going to play these clips, and this is proof enough to me that Mike Tyson, like black folks, we need to stop making this situation bigger than it really is. Because if Mike Tyson is not sweating his legacy, then sure, should we not care about it? No. Should we stop caring about it? No, I don't think so. But I think that we're also projecting something onto Mike Tyson that Mike Tyson isn't necessarily projecting onto himself. I'm going to play this clip again. Shout out to Jazzy's World TV. Free shout out to Black Media. And let's get it.
Well, in your return to the ring for this fight, you are setting a monumental opportunity for kids my age to see the legend Mike Tyson in the ring for the first time. So after such a successful career, what type of legacy would you like to leave behind when it's all said and done?
Man, I don't know. I don't believe in the word legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. Legacy doesn't mean nothing. That's just some word everybody grabbed onto. Someone said that word and everyone grabbed on the word, so now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm going to die, and it's going to be over. Who cares about legacy after that? What a big ego. So I'm going to die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. Our legacy is nothing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That is something that I have not heard before, someone say that as an answer.
Can you really imagine somebody say, I want my legacy to be this way when you're dead? Why do you want somebody, you think somebody really wants to think about you? What's the audacity? I think, I want people to think about me when I'm gone. Who the fuck cares about me when I'm gone? Well, my kids, maybe, or grandkids. Yeah.
Bars, nigga, ooh. Sorry. But that's clip number 1. Alright, then I gotta hit share again. Riverside, how the fuck you pride yourself in being a tool for content creators? You gotta hit share and unshare to on Zoom. When I was doing these on Zoom, I could go from screen to screen to screen without having to hit unshare, share, because you can only share one screen. That don't make no sense. Now I gotta click on this Facebook thing, right? Yep, click on the Facebook link, share that, exit out of this because I don't need the Gmail shit. Get this out the way. And this is him once again pretty much saying the same thing but years prior to the clip we just saw. The clip we just saw was actually in 2024, sometime before the fight. This was years prior. You can tell he kind of like let himself go before he got back into fighting fighting condition again. But yeah, let's play this one too.
This stuff. This is history here. You're history.
This is garbage. I can say I bled for garbage.
So this is meaningless.
No, at one time it meant a lot. When you're just a young kid, this is everything to you. But then you realize your priorities change. And you just want your children to be happy and do nice things. And that makes you happy. This is nothing.
Look at this stuff. This is
Garbage, you heard? Garbage. Ugh. Garbage. Now. Shout out to Mike. Now, he is spitting. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, he is spitting. I'm of like two minds when it comes to his stance on these things. On one end of the spectrum, I really do like that he is at a place now, and it not even just now, like this is a stance we clearly saw the two contrasting videos. One 2024, one could assume was even 10 years ago, and even if it was like 5 years ago, still it shows that there's that consistent mindset that he has about his legacy right now. All the material wins, the trophies, the belts that we just saw, all of it, it is garbage to him. It don't mean anything, and it doesn't necessarily, and this is why I wanted to really talk about this in this episode here, because this goes with the whole numbers aspect. This is a man who has achieved a hell of a lot in his career. And the numbers don't mean shit to him. Sure, at one point it did, but they don't now. The only number that he cares about is the same number I care about, the money. But he clearly is getting more money. But like he's like, listen, as long as I can provide for my children, again, I can do great things for them. That's what matters to me the most. Things that are not numbers based or solely numbers based. You just heard me in the first topic say, as long as I can express myself and if I am able to inspire other people to be themselves, I've done my job. That feels great. That's not numbers based either. So Mike Tyson's not even a numbers guy right now. You know? I wanted to bring that up because of that, but also, like I said, I'm of two minds with his mindset. The other aspect is I do feel like, bro, stop fighting in general. I think that you tarnish your own. It's not Jake Paul. It's not white people. It's this man making a conscious decision, despite the accolades, to say, I'm still willing to pull punches, not win fights. I'm still willing to, put my body on the line. And granted, again, it can be seen as admirable for him to do the things that he's doing for his children. But you got grown kids. And this is going to sound like an asshole when I say this, but simply because their father is the rich and famous Mike Tyson does not mean that they should never work a day in their fucking life if they need to. Keywords, if they need to. If they need to get up off their asses and make some money, they need to do what adults need to do. No matter how rich or poor they are, they need to get up off their asses and make that money. It don't matter what their last name is. It don't matter who their father is. It wouldn't matter who their mother was or is. You should not, at some point in time as a parent, you shouldn't continue to have to put your health on the line and use your children as an excuse when your children are able-bodied grown men and women who are very capable of making their own money. So that's where I take issue just a little bit with his comments, because it paints a picture of someone who clearly doesn't care about the one thing that he once loved, boxing. He fell out of love with this thing, and now it's just a means of making money so he can leave his children something. Again, very admirable, even at his age. What is he, 70 years old? Damn near 70, maybe. It's still very admirable, no matter how old he is, for him to have these grown adult kids, one in which I will marry, and then say things like, I still want to provide for them. Nigga, let me do that. No, but for real, your kids they're old enough to provide for themselves when they need money. They're old enough to work a job. They're old enough to go out here and get it. You're like, yeah, in the clip, when you spoke to Jazzy, you're like, who's gonna care about me when I die? First of all, there's gonna be a ton of people who do. You know, are they gonna care as much as maybe your kids and family? Probably not. But there are gonna be people who do care. I will care when Mike dies. There's not a lot of celebrities out there that I would say that I care about. There are celebrities who are dead right now that I care about, who are dead. Prince being one of them. Nipsey Hussle, Robin Williams. That guy was my childhood. A lot of folks. Quincy Jones just passed the other day. James Earl Jones passed, a couple weeks ago. These are folks that I care about. Donna Summer passed a while ago. Love her. Tons of folk. Celebs, tons of non-celebs. So it's like, I care about people that I have no type of bloodline relation to. And if I do, then I don't know about it. But I care about them. But I get what he was saying. I understand what he was saying under all of that. It's like, listen, when I die, people are going to move on. Sure, my kid's going to miss me, but people are going to move on. That's the same with all of us. People are going to move on with their life. Because they should. They shouldn't just wallow around and, damn, Mike ain't here no more. Mike ain't here. If your grown kids at they grown big ages are like, dad ain't here no more, what am I going to eat for dinner tonight? That's a problem. And that is a problem. And the problem wasn't because dad didn't make enough money. It's a problem because it seemed as though those kids, those grown adults, are still spoiled little kids. And I'm not saying that about Mike's kids at all. I'm saying that in general, if that was the case, that would be problematic for anybody's kids. Mike Jackson's, Mike Tyson's, Michael Jordan, Michael Bivens, Mike from down the street, whoever. If you have children, adults, kids, whatever, we're speaking about adults here. If you have grown kids who are very much capable of walking, bathing, showering, yeah, it's twice as important. That's why I said twice, I guess. But no, if they're able to bathe themselves, feed themselves, cook themselves, travel them by themselves, do things on their own. If they're able to do these things, if they are able-bodied people, and even if they're able-bodied and if they have the mental capacity to do so, allow it. That is their job as an adult now, to take care of themselves in that way. No matter who their father is, no matter how rich or famous their parents might be. It is their job to take care of themselves in that manner. So, again, very admirable that he wants to make money so he can continue to leave something for his children. But speaking as your future son-in-law, and as a fan, and as a human being, You shouldn't have to continue to put your body on the line for your grown adult children who are able to make sure that they have the proper finances to make sure that they can eat every night. That's just my opinion on this whole thing. Black folks, though, the man clearly has given up on trying to be the best. He doesn't care anymore. So why are we tripping about it? You don't have to like the results of him losing to Jake Paul, but guess what? That text was hilarious. All right, let me get off real quick. But no, black folks. What was I about to say? Listen, we don't have to like the results of the fight, but screaming racism, screaming they're trying to erase his legacy. Mike did it to himself. You don't like to hear it, but Mike is doing this to himself. If he truly wanted to win, and I didn't see the fight, but someone on Facebook was sharing clips. Now you can cut up clips to make anything look like anything. So I'm not going to say that, and I didn't show it because I don't know who posted it because I saw it like last week or so. I didn't even. Well, I did know I did know I was going to talk about this, but it didn't cross my mind that I should reference that clip. But that clip, it looked like, and again, you can make anything look like anything, so I'm going to preference it that way before I say anything. But it looked like Mike wasn't even giving it his all. There were times where Jake Paul's face was as clear as mine. No type of guard. Mike had his fist up, and he didn't fully extend as he should have when a man's face is clearly uncovered. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do any of that. He just, as if his shoulder locked on him, or as if he wasn't fucking trying. So I've seen a couple clips like that where it showed Mike didn't seem as though he really wanted. Because it seemed as though Mike knew, even if I'm fucking around and just a quick little jab, I'm going to knock out this dude. And that's not what I want to do. I want to end this fight. If I lose, I lose. I just want the money and I want to go home. Folks, ain't nobody but Mike Tyson ruining, in quotation marks, his legacy. He does not care. He does not care. The two clips I showed show that. If the fight went exactly how those clips kind of showed, or at least it was very similar, he does not care about the legacy. He's made it clear via these interviews with people that he does not care. He simply just wants to collect the check and provide for his children. I am not saying that's wrong. I'm simply saying, black folks, we got it fucked up. We, meaning you and I mean. Again, I understand this. And that clip, the Facebook one, is one I saw a long time ago too. Hence why when I going into the fight, not only did I predict that he was going to lose because, like I said, every time someone hits first during the weigh-in, most of the time I'm going to say, especially the fights I was actually interested in watching, the person who hit first was always the one who lost. Simple as that. Whether it's, I'm watching right now a lot of karate combat. When they do that shit, that person gets pummeled. Pummeled, nigga. Pummeled in the ring. It's always the person that hits first that hits the hardest. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I saw that, but then again, I saw that earlier clip, like I said, years ago. And I was like, oh, he doesn't care anymore. So I should stop caring too. Because why would I care more about his legacy than him? Now, do I still care about his legacy? Of course I do. But am I going to go gung-ho hard and call for Jake Paul to get arrested for elder abuse? Am I gonna call Jake Paul racist, his mom racist, because she did what any fucking loving mother would do and say, or say anything any loving mother, black, white, non-black or white, would say if you were to slap their child? Are we serious now? We gonna call his mom racist because she saw her son get slapped in the face and she said, I'm gonna slap the man who slapped my son. No matter how crazy it sounds that this little fragile white woman think that she can get away with slapping Mike Tyson, it's a motherly response, y'all. Come on now, I'm not even a mom, and I know that. If I was a mom, if I was a father and I saw my kid get slapped, I'm gonna want to slap the person who slapped my kid. It's a parental instinct. So no, I'm not gonna call his mom racist. I'm not calling Jake Paul racist. I'm gonna call him a clown. I'm not gonna call whoever the fuck racist. None. Mike Tyson is doing it to his own legacy. It's really that simple. And instead of calling everything racist that isn't racist, but ignoring the actual racist shit that goes on within the entertainment business, how about we look at our black legends and ask them, why do you feel the need to put your legacy on the line and continue to make money? How about let's teach financial literacy to the point where these black athletes or black celebrities in general don't need to sell off their championship rings or trophies or things of that nature. Now, I'm not saying everyone who does it is in bad financial way, but we've seen stories over and over and over again of black athletes specifically having to auction off and sell off their trophies, their rings, their championship belts, their accolades, because they weren't doing well financially. Financial illiteracy is a bigger issue to me within our community, rich or poor, than somebody's mom saying they were going to slap Mike Tyson because she saw her son get slapped. Sorry. That's a way bigger issue than that. That's not even an issue. Like I said, that's a motherly instinct. I would hope Mike Tyson's mom would react the same if she was alive. If she is, I don't know the whereabouts. But let's just say if she was alive, I would hope if she saw her son get slapped, no matter how old she might be, she would want to say to Jake, she would want to slap Jake Paul too, or tell Mike, I'm going to slap Jake Paul. I would hope your mom would react that way. I would hope my mom, God rest her soul, would want to react that way if she would have see me or any of her other children get slapped. So, again, calm down. Let's talk about some real issues here. All right?